Today we're checking out the S&B cold side intercooler pipe for the 2017 to 22 6.7 liter Power Stroke F-250 and F-350 Super Duty. If you're looking to replace the factory style piping with something stronger and more reliable, especially if you tow, drive in hot weather, or you just want more confidence while you're under load, this is a smart option that's definitely worth checking out. When it comes to the features, this cold side pipe helps carry charged air efficiently from the intercooler towards the engine. Upgrading this piece is often about reducing weak points and improving the overall durability. A stronger aftermarket pipe like this one can help cut down on flex, reduce the chance of leaks at the couplers, and give you a more consistent feel when you decide to get on the throttle. This is especially attractive for owners who had a boost leak before, or you run mild performance setups, or you just want a reliable system for long-term heavy-duty use. When it comes to the construction on this, you are getting a high quality hard pipe matched with reinforced silicone couplers and strong clamps for a tight and dependable seal. The pipe is designed to fit the factory routing and connections, so you get a clean install without custom fabrication. These materials are all built to handle heat and pressure better than any stock style component, which makes this a solid, reliable upgrade even if you're keeping everything else relatively stock. Now, as far as the pricing goes on this, it's coming in right in the low $300 price range. That's a solid value for a vehicle-specific upgraded pipe with quality couplers and hardware. Cheaper universal pieces can be a headache to fit, while higher-end complete charge pipe systems can cost a lot more than this one. This one hits a nice sweet spot if you want a stronger component and peace of mind without going all in and breaking the bank. When it comes to the install on this one, it's going to get rated just a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and you can have this job done in just 1 hour of your time if everything goes smooth. So now let's see exactly how this install process works with a quick video from one of our AmericanTrucks customers.
Well, here are the tools we used. We used a popper to pop the clip out, the hose clip. We used an 11 millimeter socket. That was for our T-bolts, but actually you want the deep socket because when you tighten those down, you're gonna need a deep socket. Obviously a socket wrench. We had 10 millimeter, which is what we used for our bolt for the power steering fluid reservoir. I used a pick to get the clip out, and a flathead screwdriver, which I don't have with me anymore, to take our sensor out. And that is pretty much it. I did have some needle nose just in case. Also had some extensions, had to piece those together because my other extension wasn't long enough. And handy dandy flashlight. All right, today we're gonna be changing this, which is your intercooler pipe. You can see it's cracked there. And so that's what we're about to get started on. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta remove this T-bolt, which you can kind of see right down there, if I can get it to focus. That one, and then we'll be removing that one. That'll be the first two things we'll do. I'll use socket extension and a 10 millimeter socket, and I may not have a long enough extension. Nope, I'll need a little bit longer extension. Improvising here with a 7 millimeter short socket that I can reach down there and use, because I don't have an extension that's long enough. So we're going to loosen that. Now we're going to loosen this one. All right, so we've got both of those loosened. Now we're going to slide that old hose. Actually, before you will do that, you want to take this off of here. But actually, you can just slide these out of the way. I'm gonna ease that off of there, but it doesn't look like it's loose enough. So now we're going to ease that off of there. We're gonna do the same thing. What you're gonna want is a 10 millimeter socket to be able to take the power steering fluid reservoir off. So we're just gonna take that up and slide it right there. And then we're gonna reach down here and take it. And so here we have the old hose, cracked and all. Next we're going to take off the sensor here, well, the sensor cap, our electrical connector. And then you want to take out the hose barb. Just like so.
What tool is that?
Very carefully, I do not know the name of the tool. I guess a barb puller, that's what we're going to call it today. So we'll take that out and move that out of the way. All right. So next, we're going to take a pick and raise our clip up here. We're going to work that around all the way under here. To take this piece off, just like so. We'll take our barb off here. Okay, then you want to take a flat head to this. That little white tab right there, you have to lift it before you twist this out. Just like this. And then you can twist that and ease your sensor out, just like so. So now we want to take our sensor and insert that into our new pipe. Ever so carefully, and twist until it clicks. And there we go. So that will keep that good and clean for us. We'll go ahead and take our ring, get that started. Okay, so our ring is in. Now we want to clean off any residual oil on our two outlets. Well, this is, I guess, the inlet and the outlet. Okay, same thing down here, which you can't really see, but it's just the outlet for the intercooler. Okay. And so now we're gonna connect the smaller end of our hose to the intercooler outlet and leave the T-bolt clamp loose at this time, but it is on to where it can't move. And then we're going to insert our O-ring right into here. Just like that. Should be touching on all sides. We're gonna take just a little more oil, not much. We're just gonna run a thin coat around the outside of the inlet. We'll try to put our aluminum piece on now. We're just gonna slide it up onto. All right, so getting the aluminum pipe on was a bit of a booger. I actually had to turn it completely to where the pipe was pointing upward and get enough force to push it on. It's the rubber seal that makes it a little tough to put on, but it means it should have a good seal. And then now you want to twist it, and you want to ease your pipe into your rubber pipe and twist. And this has kind of been a bit difficult as well, so be careful with that. You don't want to break your sensor either. So just keep that in mind as you're doing that. You just got to kind of work with it, and it eventually went through. So we got that in, got our rubber hose onto the aluminum piece. The aluminum piece is in place. It was kind of a pain to twist that, but keep working at it, it'll work eventually. And then now we want to put this back under here. We're gonna hook her back up to the sensor. You want to make sure you've got your clearance and everything. I'm going to go ahead and tighten the T-clamps down onto the hose so that I can put my power steering back into place. You actually might want to rotate that just a little bit so it's not hitting that power steering reservoir. And then we'll tighten those back up. And actually, before you get those fully tightened, you want to put the reservoir into place. Make sure you're going to have the clearance you need, which by the time we screw that in, you can see here we've got some clearance right through there. That's what we're looking for right there, clearance. We want to see clearance here, and as long as we've got all our clearance, we're good with that. We've got that hooked back up, and then you've also got right here, you've got a pin. It actually might be easier to see it from right to there. Once we tighten that up, you can see that that clip will not be rubbing against our hose. So we have that clearance there that we were looking for. So the last thing we did was we zip tied our electrical cable down, cut those off real quick. And then you can see we've got our stuff put down here, got our reservoir back, and here's our final product.
All right, well, that's gonna wrap it up for our review and install of the SMB cold side intercooler pipe for the 2017 to 22 6.7 liter Power Stroke F-250 and F-350 Super Duty. And for all things Super Duty, keep it right here at American Trucks.